Excuse you. Anyway, I don't even know if I can. Oh my god, my frames are dropping. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome in today. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. It is me, your bestest bear boy, Dae Ursa. And welcome in. Welcome in. How has everybody's weekend been? Oh, I'm offline. Is that real? I'm live. Am I actually live or am I struggling? Okay, I'm just struggling. Never mind. Anyway, like I said, how has everybody's weekend been? We're off to a great start. OBS is already in the red. We love to see it. I swear. OBS always gets mad at me whenever I take a couple days off. It feels like the first stream back after like, I guess, quote, the weekend, quote, where I don't stream for a little bit. It's like, ow, welcome back, cheater. Where have you been? It just gets absolutely mad at me. But we'll see how it goes. I might just be a little crunchy. I don't think I'm that badly dropped, but the frames do keep on going up. So we'll see about that. But anyway, we're supposed to have an art stream last week, and then I was unable to do so, and then I had to go to the doctor, so things weren't working out for it. But it looks like the universe is still trying to stop me. But you know what? They won't stop me because, well, here I am. So yeah, we're gonna be... I didn't even see if anybody voted in the poll. I don't think anybody did. I think I did it too early when nobody was here yet. Yeah, it was just 0-0. So we're working on some food assets today that we started last time. There's a couple ones that I want to do that we didn't start right off the bat last time. It was like from the previous time that I still wanted to get done. So I might work on one of those first, but I might sketch out the rest anyway. So I don't know. Today is up in the air just a little bit. No plan. I did not mentally prepare for anything, so that is always so good of me, you know? Yeah, let me... What is... Why do I have the... I'm being gaslit right now. Oh, it's because it's a different file, that's why. I see I have the Hello Kitty Island Adventure logo in one of my folders that it is not supposed to be in. But it's okay, we'll pretend I don't see it. Okay, clip serial files 4.0. There we go. Then we'll get, what do you call it? Music going on as well. Also, by the way, fishing is up, so if you want to fish, you are able to do so. I shall present it like so. There we go. Fish, a little bit of fishing for my pookies. Okay, this is the file. I need to hide this bear claw that we did last time. I said there was like a couple from like a previous time that I have it here, but it's literally just two. It's just like more drinks because there was not very many drinks, but I always did save food assets, so that also didn't help as well. We get the music up as well. It is. Also, I will be eating during stream. So I know one of you, at least, is going to be so pleased about that. But the bear... Dinner was made late and the bear was sleeping, so... It's how it be. Also... I'll get into that in a minute. Here. With the swim. You see? Yes, you can. It tried to trick me for a little bit, and I wasn't there. And a little bit of Jack. Size. Fine. Shuffle. Let's skip this one since I always start with that one. Because it's at the top of my list. Okay, how's that sound? Is that too quiet? Is it too loud? Turn it up a little bit. We'll go with that one. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm tired. I'm so tired even though I took a nap. Man, I was out. I had D&D last night. And I didn't get to sleep till 11 o'clock. And honestly, it's been a hot minute since I've stayed up that late on a work night. Because usually, lately, I've been pretty good about, like, going to bed, like, before 10. I was like, I'm used to this. It's not going to make much of a difference. And I woke up today and I was like, so tired. I really am turning into an old man bear. I'll never stop the allegations, I guess, at this rate. Wait, last time I was working on these waffles, but I was struggling on the perspective so hard. It's like I don't want to directly copy off the reference, but it's like how does one make it or no? How does perspective work? That has always been like such a big struggle of mine. Getting gravy all over my paws. Yummy. You know what was so funny? I turned on my tablet and it was broken, so we couldn't do an art stream. Pretty hilarious. I set it up. I set it up as in I knew all along. No, it's not broken. It's still good. But yeah. So from a previous food asset batch, we have a Baja Blast and a Capri Sun because I do enjoy a Capri Sun. And from the BB's birthday food asset batch, oh, these are my references. Don't mind my waffle there. We have ramen, tiramisu, a mug labeled My Tears, boot pasta, sea cucumber, banana split, the bear claw, which we did get done, and is available for somebody to redeem in the food. I still need to make that menu command. Maybe I should work on that like during stream as well, so I held accountable for my actions. I never just saw it. Some honey, some curry with the spoon, the les waffle, which is what I was working on last time, and literally just the legit salmon, like the fish, like the actual fish, not like the cut up fish, a whole fish, a whole salmon, which I thought was very good as well. Then I have my little, I don't know what you call it, like a model here to help out with it. Oh yeah, we'll go from there. I was working on the honey a good bit last time, so I probably should just finish that one. It's like I've already put in a lot of the work. But for some reason, I feel like it doesn't really look as good as like the reference does. You know what I mean? One day, maybe you should work on that. It's like, she's so right. Maybe you should figure out why it looks like that. Okay, so this is no longer symmetrical. So if I need to do that, I'll have to do it differently. I'll use this one. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's also hard too because this is at an angle. I should have picked a different picture that I could see it from more head on. I think I have like a horde of napkins in here because oh my gosh, it's just so messy. Let's see if I can find another reference. Honey, not that honey. What do you even call this? Like a honey jar? This is literally like the one picture. See it. What if I search any image? Here this. Do this one. Visual matches. No. No, it's still just a regular jar without like the ribbing on the side. Maybe I should just switch that up instead since I'm having like such a hard time. Mayhaps. Getting the feeling like today is going to be a slow stream day. What makes you think that? Also, not the football. I was so tempted to make what? On the wrong layer. Don't mind me. I was so tempted to make like a Super Bowl joke today, but I was like, man, I really don't care about the Super Bowl though. The rest of America seems to though. Like my mom asked me the other day, it's like, oh my gosh, Dae, who are you rooting for? It's like, who? The Super Bowl, the Chiefs or the Eagles. I was like, I don't know. It's like I don't really don't care. It's like I'll pick Eagle for the furries. But that's literally it. I wonder if maybe instead of like having it straight across, maybe I should have a little bit of a curve. Maybe that's why I'm not enjoying this as much as it is because it's too, I don't know, stiff. Like I want the professor perspective to like match up to like it like being in the space like here on stream, but also yeah, also I just want it to look nice. It's a challenge, but I am no stranger to challenge. Spot also reminds me of the pot from like a Winnie the Pooh. So this one will be clear. Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, this is not looking anything like the previous one at all anymore. All right, go back, go back. Oh, I see. All the pictures are cut off at the bottom. That's great. So hard to find a good reference these days. Okay. Make this a bit more weight. Okay. And okay. I'm trying to make sense of like the what do you call it? Like the ridges. So you know when you like lit on it. So there's like a long one on the bottom. And I love this song. Then they're like this. Don't mind me, I'm cheating. Don't look at I'm cheating. I never really paid too close attention to. I never really realized this is what it like some of the jars look like. Hold on, let me open them in so you can like see what I'm trying to do here. I'm here. Come down so everybody can see. Yeah, that right there. But you can't see my mouse, I don't think. Like these here. It's just like these lines, and then a longer one on the bottom, it seems. Some of the images, at least. Honestly, I might be better off just trying to, like, color this in with, like, shading. Oops. I'm on the wrong layer. Maybe I need to make it bigger. Maybe that's the issue here. Listen, at least the spoon's done. At least out of everything, like whatever you want to call it, it's the wand, the honey wand. It's done. Catch wise, at least. So if I take 8,000 years on the jar, then so be it. Also, maybe we should practice with drawing with like a little bit of a smaller pen. I don't know. I noticed when I was playing Gartic Phone the other day on when Kit was having their anniversary stream. I don't know. I kind of noticed that I was like drawing a little bit better when like the pen was a bit smaller. I felt more good about my art, so maybe I'll do that. Not big thick line. So now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it's a separate one. I think it's just kind of like a indent. Ooh, you my wrist crack, bone cracking ASMR for free. Aren't you, bud? So lucky. But do you want to take a guess on how many layers this this honey pot's going to end up being? I'm a little scared to put in my guess. I'll say something like, oh, 20, and then I'll end up being like 100. So when I do my model work, I'm so good about like not using as many layers as I could. When it comes to like these food assets, though, I kind of go a little crazy, a little crazy. You know, whatever I need to like get the effect that I want it to have. Got me some tea. Let's take a sippy sippy. Maybe I can make. I'm not sure about them. Maybe I should just make them bigger so that I won't have to deal with as many. Yeah. That's probably good enough. Hey, let's let this a little bit more though. Yeah. There you go. Make that a little longer. It's like on it's like on one hand I'm like, hey, it doesn't matter. Just get it onto the page and you'll be able to figure out from there. But on the other hand, I'm like, no, I need to figure it out more. I'm gonna add was squeamish. Oh, cancel. No squeamish yet. Now we squeamish. My voice is too big. You haven't needed eraser. It feels so artistic when I use that one. Okay, we're having an ad break soon, and I thought I changed it in my manager to have less ads, but they just run longer. So I want to see how that, because I'm not very confident it went through because it's starting at the half hour mark. It's supposed to be like once every hour, so I guess we'll see. It's probably still on the old one. It's starting soon. It's gearing up for it. Because we talked about it a little bit during one of the Hello Kitty streams, and well, it was like, what's better as a viewing experience? And people seem to agree that longer ads, but less frequently, was better. Oh, well, it's short. I guess it didn't go through. Why didn't it change? I already did it like 2 days ago. Or at least I thought I did. Oh, here. Let me see. Ah, okay, so interesting. Talk about when the ad breaks over, but okay. Okay, so I've checked to my settings. They just basically they just reverted back to what they were before. which is a minute and a half of ads every 30 minutes. But I had it at 3 minute ad break every 60 minutes. So I don't know why there's no like button that says save. So I don't know why it didn't go through. Do I need to go to advanced? I don't see anything else in the advanced settings. I'm sorry about that, buds. I just kind of always noticed it, like, I don't know. Whenever like ads would pop up, I would like feel that it would be like so frequent. Like every time we were like getting into stuff, and it's like, you know, what, we can wait at least then with like 3 minutes, like every hour. It's more like easier to like take breaks and stuff just like that, like an actual break. You know what I mean? Instead of me like still going because it's like it's only been this long. I can keep going. So I wanted to be better about like stopping when those popped up. And okay, I guess Twitch said no, but I don't know why I didn't go through. I don't know. I'll set it back. It's not gonna do it for this stream, I'm pretty sure, but maybe for tomorrow it'll do that. So I'm pretty sure like at least like 2 days ago I set it as that. Okay, so what if I leave it like that and I refresh? Okay, it's still 3 minutes every 60. Okay, so is that gonna is it gonna stay? Are you staying? Are you staying that way? I guess we'll see. Like I said, I doubt it's gonna like fix it this stream in the middle of this stream, so we'll have to see tomorrow during Zenless. Oh, which reminds me, we have about let me see. Should make a post on the Discord as well. How many more days do we have for Zenless sponsorship? You have 7 days and 4 hours left. All right, so this is the last week of the sponsorship. So if anybody wanted to partake in playing some Zenless Zone Zero and getting the goals done during this week, feel free to do so within the panel below. You just click on it. I think you'll probably have to turn off ad breaker, and then you just install the game, and then you just play it to your heart's content. But if not, that is totally cool. I'm just setting that out there because it's the last week, which I'm glad there was like. Well, I was kind of surprised that it was as long as like a month, but then again, a lot of the challenges were it takes a good chunk of time, like getting to like internet level 35. That takes a good bit of time. Like Jade said, they did it in about like a week, but they were also like speed running quests and such as well. So they were also going pretty fast. But I'm glad they give you Buzz like a chunk of time to actually like play. You know what I mean? Okay. That. Oh, honey, you forgot your hat. Honey, your hat. Okay, I like this a lot better. I feel like that's good. Like the cool kid, like the cool kid. Let's go talk about something else while we were doing this. Just boring streamer talk, updates and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about how my work schedule in the future is going to be changing just a little bit. It's just gonna be on Wednesdays. And they're gonna put me back on 5 to 2s instead of being 7 to 4. So I will be able to stream earlier on those days, which I very much do. I enjoy streaming earlier. But I won't be able to stream on Tuesdays anymore because it's kind of pushing it basically. I tend not to stream on days where like I have like another commitment going on besides work. This is why I don't stream on Saturdays because of D&D. Tuesdays I have my family dinner and we start that at 4 and I generally come back at 5:30 ish. Start streaming at 6, but then I have to be up at 5 a.m. the next day before that. So it's kind of like instead of worrying about it, probably won't be having streams on Tuesdays for the future. Now that may change. That may change. It always changes. There's never been like a very set kind of schedule. It always just kind of like whatever works out basically. But you may see more frequently less streams on Tuesdays, along with Saturdays. And I might be incorporating more like 4-day week streams in general, just to have a bit more of a break and to be able to get some more offline stuff done. Because the 2 days is apparently not enough for me. The Fridays might be not have a stream on that day from time to time. We're definitely having a stream this Friday. Does anybody guess who the character in the silhouette of the schedule is supposed to be? TXD. I mean, I'm very excited. It's going to be amazing. It's a classic, a fan favorite visual novel, I'd like to say. Alright. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I think we're good to get onto some line art. Okay, I did use the pen. I think I'm starting to like try to move away from like using like the G pen and like the pens in general with my art. Maybe not with the assets, just because it like matches better with the model on screen. But I kind of realized, when I do art, I kind of hate the smooth line art. I kind of like it more scratchy, like and like sketchy like this. I think I'll incorporate that a bit more in my art going forward, if when I am able to. Yeah, I need to. Why did I get rid of it? Oh well, hold on. Cancel. Now do it. Oh, that's too much. Now do it. Yeah, that's all that's been going on in the Bears' mind. I would tell you what I've been up to Friday and Saturday. I honestly don't remember. Oh, Friday I played Gartic Phone on Kid Stream. That's what I did. Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. But Saturday, I literally can't remember what I did Saturday. He's like, a little bit of amnesia. It's not amnesia. Oh, I watched a movie. I've been watching a lot of more movies lately. Especially, I started watching more from my childhood. I watched Scooby Doo Return, not Return, Zombie Island, which was very good. I still quite enjoy it. The hype is still there. This is not accurate. That makes me very upset. I something they did do a sequel to the kind of, I guess like a sequel. I don't know what you want to call it, but like Return to Zombie Island. And I did not watch it for very long, but like from the first few seconds that I did see of it, I was like, this ain't hitting. I like get used to. This ain't hitting like the first one. Which I guess is to be expected. I mean, Zombie Island is a pretty old movie at this point. I feel like I want to say it's like 10 years old already. I don't know, let me see. Scooby Doo Zombie Zombie Island. Oh, well, wow, that's that old. Never mind. It's not 10 years old. It's like 20 something years old. It's a very old movie. I am shocked and surprised. I'm in shock and in awe. I feel like So old now. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be the same because it's 20 years old now. Things have changed. But still, goddamn. Every time I say, man, I wish how things used to be, I just remember who was it, Jacksepticeye that said, you don't really miss the old ways. You just miss how you felt back then. You were happier back then. I was like, oh, damn. He didn't have to say it like that. He didn't have to call everybody out for being not being as happy as they used to. I hate. Why do I always do this to myself? I always make these straight lines. Just have to find too thick. It's a little too thick. Radio is a new day. Music is going right. I already checked, but let me check again. It'd be a little embarrassing to hear me mumbling. Music that nobody can hear. Hi, pod watchers. The pod watchers, you always hear that. Did my art streams never have music when they go up on YouTube? Which reminds me, I gotta get on that. I gotta sleep. I've got too much to do today. So much to do and so little time to do it. I do. Smaller. Smaller. Bigger, smaller. Will not work out, but no. Oh shit, this was supposed to be the same. Oh well. Oh well. Wait, if I go back far enough. Yeah, there we go. Eh, okay, I guess. Alright, let me finish off these cold noodles real quick before I continue moving further. I know, we've gotten so much done. Oh, Dave, you've gotten so much done already. Meal break. Alright, come here. There we go. Oh, God, no more eating. I hate freehanding lines, straight lines, but it also does look better. Not as stiff. Is it flat on the bottom? Yes, it is flat on the bottom. Oh, but that's supposed to be like flared. Oh, I need you over here. Which one are you? This one, okay. Okay, there we go. Check down. I need you over here. ASAP. I apparently don't know what I'm doing. Per usual. Yay. I like that. I guess. Oh, no, not the actor software, the snap away shot. Should try to make these like thicker as well. Doesn't seem like they're in varying sizes like I initially thought they were. It seems like they're like the same size. What do you call this? Honey wand? I said it all very one for honey. Mm. 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 Pretty, I can't see that one. See. Honey what? No, honey dipper. Sorry, it's a dipper, which makes sense. Okay, yeah, so they look like they can be varying sizes, like the ridges, but they could also be the same size if desired. Yeah, maybe that'd be easier on me if I just do the main. Make them the same size. You know, I need to catch up in my own fishing game. I'm like losing hardcore on the leaderboard. Leaderboard. I think they're going to like having the less frequent ad breaks. They're to anticipate, and the longer block makes everyone feel more like they don't want to take care of things for themselves. 90 seconds doesn't seem like long enough for everyone to want to peel themselves away from the screen, streamer included. Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like it would actually feel like an actual like break to actually go do stuff like that. Like the minute 30 seconds ones, I don't know. It's just kind of more of an. Listen, I know ads are inconvenient, but those ones feel way more inconvenient, you know? Because it's like, well, I've sat here, I have no time to go get a drink and piss, like, comfortably, you know? Like, and everybody else is maybe feeling the same. I mean, obviously, you buds can, like, go whenever you want to and do whatever you gotta do, you know? But it's like, it's just like, doesn't feel like a good moment to actually, like, do stuff. So I'd like to do, like, the 3-minute ad breaks, at least to try it out, because, you know, like I said, less frequent. When they happen, people feel like they actually do, like, have a break and stuff like that. But I don't know why I didn't go through, though. That's why I'm confused, because I talked about it on Wednesday, and then I think I finally put it in either Friday. It was Friday, I think. Yeah. because I didn't think about it. I talked about it Wednesday. Wasn't going to commit to it just yet. That to stream Thursday. I was like, yeah, I think I'll do it. And Friday, I think I put it in. Yeah. Like I said, I don't think there's like a save button on there. I don't know what I'm like not hitting here to like figure out. Take the phone with you to the toilet. Piss with Dae stream. Gosh, Nin, I didn't think you'd be all for that. Oh my gosh, Bud's piss stream. Let's go. Let's see how fast Twitch will ban me. Take the first two in the shade. There have been plenty of times though where I'm taking my headset with me to the bathroom though. Back when I had the headset that was wireless. And then just like came back like, acting like everything's normal. But I feel like a lot of people probably done that though. I feel that's a pretty relatable. Hashtag relatable. I remember there's this one content creator that I used to watch her a lot, but I haven't got a chance to see her stuff much recently. But she also streams. She does art. She's mostly like an art content creator, but she does gaming streams as well. And she has like a mic that's like attached like to her shirt, like one of those like kind of guess mics that like people use when like, ooh, excuse me, I guess similar to like actor mics, it's like, but this one's like outside on like her shirt so you see it. And she forgot it was there, and she went to the bathroom, and and she went to the bathroom, and then I guess she noticed it as she was mid going, and she went no, and, like you could hear her throw the mic on the ground, and she came back and was like, "What did you hear? What did you hear?" Like, oh my gosh, there wasn't really anything that anybody heard, but it was still very mortifying for her, but very funny. Like just like her reaction. Honestly, I feel like I would like forget. Like I would be like wearing a mic like that all the time too, because it is just like so small. It's just so dainty and petite, and just sits on your clothes. Or worse, I would like take off like the layer of clothing it's on and forget about it, and everyone would be like, "Dang, why do you sound so far away and muffled?" I was like, "What do you mean?" And they'd be like, "Oh, go." I have to nosedive into the hamper, but I could see that it would probably be I don't know. I guess like easier to manage though, just because it is so small. Less of a hassle to like work around. Like it's not like in your face like set mics, and it's not like big and bulky, and also in the way like your desk mic as well. Mic that sits on the desk. So I could see its benefits. But like I said, I'd be the type that would just like forget about it, and then somebody would finally like lock in and be like, "Danny, the mic. Where's the mic?" It's like I don't know. She's lost to the hamper to the washing machine. Yeah, I miss watching her stuff. I miss watching like her store updates. She still does them. Like I'm acting like she doesn't do anything anymore. She's still around. She's still kicking. Her name is Bailey J. Also, not to out her for the the bathroom incident. Yeah, she's quirky. Is she funny? I really enjoy her art. She does a lot of traditional art. She uses like markers, colored pencils. I've seen her do like oil paintings as well. Very nice. Super artistically skilled person. Also, does not take 8,000 years to finish a piece of art. Like somebody, I won't say who, but somebody here has a bit of an issue like that. I may have I may have perhaps cured myself of never being able to finish a video game, but I have not cured myself of never being able to finish any art. I guess it could be a little bit water. Wider. That's not correct. Because according to the encyclopedia. But yeah, ad breaks. If I can get it to get it to go through, we will be having the what do you call it? Three minute ads, but less frequent. I always feel like the build quality of smaller mics tends to be a bit questionable. Whenever I've had to deal with maintenance concerns with sound systems, it's often the small bits that tend to fail. Big, chunky, in your face, and wired equipment behaves more consistently. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, the small stuff seems like a lot more like, I guess you could call it like fragile, just because they are so like they don't have like I guess any like bulk to them to I guess like last longer. It seems like, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if I'm just like spouting like bullshit out of my ass, but I feel that I can see that. I think she mostly just uses it because whenever she does a lot of like store prep streams and like store like order packaging streams, so it's easier for her to just have like that small mic while she moves around across across her warehouse, which is like in her. It's kind of weird to call it a basement, but it's like on the bottom floor of her house basically. So it's just easier for her to be able to move around with it. So I think it just works better for her in like her type of like stuff that she likes to do with it. But I think if you wanted something that would like last you and be a bit more reliable, I feel like a bigger, bulkier mic would probably be better. I also grew up in an area when wireless stuff just never worked half the time. You sneeze and lose connection, assuming you ever had it. That's true. Times have changed. At least vaguely. Oh my gosh, back in the day when you wanna I went through so many headsets. It was kind of crazy because I would always get the cheaper ones. Oh, ad break. I'll finish my story afterward. Excuse me. Finish up. Eventually, I'm learning this. There's four now, one, so I need one more too, don't I? Hi, Pepsi. Thank you for the bub count. I feel like we're kind of slacking this year. I'm definitely slacking this year. Really, not as many books are getting counted. Need to be better. Also, thank you for the head pack. Thank you, thank you. The fishing's up if you haven't heard. Hope you like the fish. I'll finish my headphone team after this ad break. 7 seconds. Is that one fish that has like teeth and looks so stupid when it faces front camera to right in front of you? He's just like, right, but as I was saying, back in the day, I went through so many like wireless headphones. It was kind of crazy. It felt like every couple of months I was like at Walmart getting another pair, and I would always get the cheap pair because I was a young bear. I didn't have a job. I just wanted to game with my friends up until like 5 a.m. the next day. It was a crazy era. And the last headset I had, it was actually my first like good set, like a proper headset. And it lasted me a couple years. I think like I know it seemed really shitty at the end, but it lasted me about like I think it was 2 maybe 3 years. Because I know I got it after I came back from college. I got my job. So yeah, somewhere around like 2 to 3 years, which was a lot better in my opinion from what I experienced. And this one has been pretty good so far. I do enjoy it. The sound quality is very nice. I think if I were to get another headset though, I probably would get like an actual like headset, not just headphones. Like get like the mic back on it maybe. At least until I can figure out the mic adapter situation with this one. I still haven't found the box yet. Granted, I have not been looking that hard, but still. So I wanted to be. Yeah, when you said wireless did not work half the time, it's like, yeah, you're right. I was a little bit a part of that time. But like I said, I also got the cheap pair, like 20 bucks. It seems like my wired headsets last me until they literally fall apart. Wireless ones just like to go poop after a bit. Yeah, they seem to be a bit more flimsy. But my last one was wireless. It did last me a long time. But like I said, y'all were there for like my like headaches with it. How I had to like lay it on the desk to actually like get it to work sometimes. Like we're just gonna do it like this and see how that works out. Like ugh. But I still got it was when it was good. It was pretty fire. It was just like mostly the battery. That's what it was. It was the battery always like was not good anymore, or at least like the cord that like charged it wasn't good. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere now with this one at least. Looking at it, it's like, did we though? It's okay now that I know how to liquefy. I might be able to fix it. I feel like the one like wireless electronic that has always been pretty good to me is probably like the wireless mouse. Because I had a wireless mouse that lasted me like, even like a lot longer than like my headset had. And like even after like I switched over to using like a different one to the one I got with my computer, it was still working good because I gave it to I gave it to my mom because she got a laptop. So I was like, oh here, have a mouse then, so you can don't have to use the trackpad. Because she old, she old, and she struggle. Not to insult my mom. And it still lasted her a while too. She did end up eventually having to get a new one, but still don't last that long. I feel like I got pretty good use out of it. Favorite part, spider eyes. We love liquefy. I don't know. For some reason, I want to cur. Hello, Tabby. I didn't mean to zoom in there. Tabby says hello. She wanted to see everybody. She missed you. Say hi to Tabby now. Oops, wrong one. Hold on. Say hello to the baby. Say hello to the baby right now. If you don't, jail. Okay. Depending on how tech savvy she is, she might remember the days when computers didn't really utilize mice. Potentially. I don't think she's really ever been that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pepsi. I don't think she's ever actually been too terribly tech savvy. Oh yeah, to give some to give some what do you call it? Uh context. I had to explain to her that she didn't have to when she was on Google, she didn't have to close the tab to go to a different website. She could just still go to the wherever she want to go to from there. Because like when I would watch her and she would like let's say she looks up like oh cake recipe, and then when she was done with the cake recipe, she would close the browser and then she'd reopen it and she'd go Facebook. She'd look on Facebook. She'd close the browser. She'd go something else, and it's like you don't have to do that. You could just do it all from there, right? And she was like, oh, how? It's like, well, how do you do it when you when you start out? So never too much. I don't think she really ever worked too much with computers, to be honest. Which you know, it is what it is. She's learning. That's all, really. She got a new one for Christmas because her last one. Oh yeah, I also had to tell her. By the way, turn off your computer sometimes. Turn off your laptop sometimes. Don't just leave it on forever. Because when she got her last laptop, she never turned it off, and she would just like leave the charger in all the time. And it's like, turn it off when you're done with it. When it's done charging, just unplug it. I don't think you're supposed to leave the charger in all the time because I think that also like wears down the battery as well, doesn't it? I feel like it's not a good thing to do as well. So I had to tell her a little bit. But she's been doing good. She's been getting better. She's learning. I make her learn. I mean, the landing pages when you first open a browser can be useful starting points. Yeah. I guess that's true, but she still don't gotta go through all those extra steps. You just move your mouse up to the search bar to the URL and type in what you want. That's all I'm saying. Everybody hands up. Where am I? Oh. Well, actually, maybe that's good. Maybe I should use this as a starting point to redo this. Try to be comfortable here. Yeah, the longest time, most of my childhood, the only person that had like a working computer in the house was my brother's computer. And the other computer that was the quote family computer quote did not connect to the internet for some reason. I know it was an old one too. Like I can't remember what like sparked my interest in getting on with the battery. It depends on the device, but what really kill a battery is having it held at max charge all the time. A lot of newer devices have a management feature that will pause the charging process by 80% or so. It does wonders for reducing battery stress. Okay, yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I think that's what I was getting. Is like, don't have it at max all the time. Let it go down, and then don't stress it out. Because I figured it would do something like negative towards it. I guess it's just safer in general. Just to when it's charged. Then turn it off when you're done with it. Yeah, I don't remember what sparked my interest in being on the computer. I think I just wanted to play. I guess maybe it started from school and there was like cool math games. And it's like I want to go home and play it on the computer, and my brother would let me. And from there, I like figured out anime and stuff like that, and probably a lot of stuff I shouldn't have seen at that age. But you know, it happens. Then I never left him alone since then until I finally got a Wii and I used the internet through that. Then later on, I got my own laptop before it got infested with viruses. I just clicked on anything, apparently. And I feel like I had another laptop. Yeah, I had another laptop in between then when I went to college because then that laptop ended up dying. I had to purchase a new one while I was at college, and it was actually like a proper like gaming laptop too. And then they accidentally sent me the wrong laptop because I ordered one with like a terabyte of storage because that was like the one thing that I wanted. I wanted more storage because I've been dealing with such limited storage for years. Like, no, I want more storage so I can play more games, have more games installed, and not have just one game installed and then have to uninstall it to play another one. You know. And then like they sent one and it was like I don't know, it was a very small number. That's all I remember. It's like it's not a terabyte. So I sent it back. And then I think I ended up like just purchasing a different computer somewhere else. And then that was the right one. I remember my mom ended up calling because I have phone anxiety. And she was talking to the person on the line and the customer support. She said, well, they're willing to send you the correct one. And I was like, no, I'm stressed out. I need to start over. Here she is, the first that got to grow up with PCs. With kids, it's always games. I'd be very shocked to discover anyone our age getting trained computers because of productivity software. Spreadsheets, oh my gosh. I mean, you never know. There's gotta be somebody out there. We all have our things, you know? Excuse me. Does it do with their games, or maybe I wanted to watch more episodes of an anime, but how would I know that was be on the internet? You know what I mean? It's like, well, how would I learn that? I'm not that smart to put two and two together. Unless somebody made the mistake in saying something to me. It's like, man, I hate having to wait till every Saturday to watch more Bleach episodes. And then they go, why don't you just go on YouTube and watch more? It's like, you could do that with YouTube. I don't think anybody was that dumb to do that to me. I didn't even realize the song was playing. But yeah, it's one of it too. I'm just assuming it was from school, from video games. Okay, after 10,000 years, the honey dipper is line arted. Okay, now let's do the hot. I got too many references in here. I wonder if I should make this smaller. Maybe a little bit. Okay, that looks good. I like that. Oh, we love the size difference. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, so yeah, it is just basically square and then the thing through it. Okay. And then the divot it looks like. Trying to make sense of the shape before I go start line arting it. There's okay. I need to take this out of this folder actually. Okay, hide that. Well, actually, no. Disappear, but only a little bit. This one is. We're ready. I always struggle the most when drawing like glass objects. But for some reason I keep making myself draw them. That's so silly of me. Why would I keep doing that to myself? Discord, I'm at the moon. Summer afternoon. Oh, slightly off topic, but kind of on topic for like things that have been around a long time. I was for some reason I don't know what it was, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look at The Sims. I'm gonna listen to the parasite in my brain and look at like the Sims 4 packs and see if there's any good ones that are on sale. And I saw a couple of them that really like piqued my interest that were, and I was like putting them in like my cart to like look over later. And it's like, okay, actually, I should look at my add-ons already and see what ones I already have, so I don't accidentally, do that. But then I was like, well, I'm sure it'd tell me. But I don't know. Do I really not have any of these? And I went on to like the EA app and because I was already there, I tried to look, and I was like, how do I see my add-ons? And then Googled it and said, go into your library and click on it. It's like, I'm not seeing my add-ons here. And I was kind of sweating a little bit because I was like, I paid for add-ons before. And if I've lost that somehow, I'm gonna scream. Because I have gone to quite a few apparently. So I'm sitting there trying to like figure out like what the hell is going on? Like why can't I like see my add-ons? Where have they gone? Because I thought, well, maybe I need to install the game. Install the game, not there. It's like, oh well, maybe I need to get into the game, and like there's like a section where I can see my add-ons. Still didn't see it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I lost all that money. my add-ons, they're gone forever. I'm sitting there, it's like, oh, wait a minute. And then I remembered long ago, I remembered I couldn't figure out if I had made a EA account or not, so I accidentally made two, and my Sims game was on the other one. So I have one account where I have the rest of my games that I have through that, which is like Mass Effect and A Way Out and such. And on the other account, it's just Sims. And at the end, I have learned that most of the add-ons I had in my cart, I already did own. I was like, oh, well, never mind that. The most important ones I wanted, I already have. So it ended up working out in the end. I didn't get a chance to play because I'm always so little her about like when I like deleted like the files I did have. But I'm kind of gearing up for like maybe Sim streams. I miss playing The Sims. I miss that addiction feeling. I miss feeling like I have a problem that I need to get professional help for. Because it had been a long time. See, if I were to stream Sims, I was like, I don't know, like, would I make like a random character, or am I supposed to make myself? I don't think I can make myself a bear in The Sims legitimately. I think I'd make myself a werewolf first. I know I could wear a bear suit, but that's just the thing. The suit stays on. Period. It does not come off. I forgot how to make a new layer. There we go. I've forgotten how to make a layer. Uh-oh. No, I like this. I like this little pot. I'm feeling it now. I'm starting to feel it now. You know, drawing is a lot easier when you don't use an eraser. Did you know that? Yeah, growing up, I did love The Sims. I played a lot of The Sims 3. Like, I don't know why, but that was kind of like peak for me. I did quite enjoy The Sims 4, but I don't know. Some of it was a different time during the Sims 3 era. Funnily enough, though, the first actual Sims game I remember playing, though, I think was the one that was on the Wii, and you could like manually like move your character around. And then when I actually played like a proper Sims game, I was like, ew, why can't I move? I don't like that. And it was really hard for me to like adapt to. Like, why have I suddenly lost the free will to move around as I please? What do you mean I have to click on the screen and then they walk over? No, I don't like that. But it was like, I felt like the worst thing ever to me for some reason. Like, I know, like, oh my gosh. Oh, terrible. But still. But I guess I came around eventually because I remember playing the so much, so much of it. I remembered I would always make as many characters as I could. I didn't get overwhelmed when I had too many characters. Oh, cats and dogs, so I always had to have a dog because at the time when I played it, I didn't have a dog and I was really obsessed with having a dog, so it's like, I need to live vicariously through The Sims to have this dog. Like, finally, my dreams, they're coming true. Name what you thinking, what you're thinking. What's yours, nine buds? I'm a Cancer, which I think means I just cry a lot, which kind of accurate. Running game management apps, it's starting to get a bit toxic. Any system that logs players that are using content because you're not logged in or online or whatever is no bueno. Yeah, I don't like that either, because you know, like what if you want to play a game but your internet goes out? What if like you don't have that much internet? Like you bought the game, especially with games that don't really require, oops, you to be logged in to play it. Like there's no like online aspect of it. You know what I mean? Like, I agree. It's like don't stop shit. Don't cuck us out of our video games, please. Alright, alright. For Access Online if you want to play Civilization as the opponent. Noted. Say. I remember like a long time ago, my friends were trying to get me to get into Civilization, but as this group of friends would do, they would I guess I would get the game, and then we would go in, and then they would not explain anything to me, so that I wouldn't have a good time playing it because I didn't know how to play it. I mean, some games would stick, Legends, but I remember I probably told this story before, but when telling it, I still think it's kind of funny. I remember this. We were playing Monster Hunter. Which Napoleon should be part of the $100 package I already purchased. That's also true. Why isn't Napoleon in the package? Why is he separate? Why do we have to sign up for something else to get him? I'm just registering what you're saying now. I'm gonna play Monster Hunter World. Yeah, that one. Like, and I was trying to figure out something with my inventory. I couldn't remember what it was, but I think I wanted to get something, more of something, or needed to do something with something. And I asked like 3 or 4 times in the call. And they would just like say like a really vague answer, like, "Oh, you gotta get rid of that or something." And it's like, okay, but how? Like, where? And they just were absolutely silent afterward. And then I remember one of the friends, because it was two of them, and the one friend left, and it was just me and well, I don't know, it was Cacnu, and he said something in like relation to that, and he said, "Oh, you have that? Oh, you gotta go do something with that." I was like, "How? How do I do it? I've been asking you for hours, and you won't answer me. How?" He's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear." It's like, what do you mean? You heard me say anything else but that? Listen, I love Cacnu, but there are certain games that he has taught me to play, and certain games he has not taught me to play. And I kind of been in more for myself. Like, I don't want to fucking bend for myself here. Tell me how to play the damn game. Okay, our jar's done. Line art, yay! Clap, clap, clap. Okay, now we just have to figure out the colors and the rendering. The jar is going to be the biggest one, so I feel like I kind of want to start that one first. I kind of miss Monster Hunter from time to time. I did enjoy playing it after I finally figured out how to do some stuff. How many hours do I have in it? 63 hours. That's probably nowhere. That's nowhere near as like a lot of hours, but to me, it's a good chunk of hours. So I've spent a lot of time. Oh my gosh, so many of my friends have it. That's crazy. 7 of them. And the Sim does kind of have a reputation towards catering to its already established player base. A lot of people that play those kind of games have been doing so since the first edition of the game, at least 30 years ago. Yeah, and my friend group had like played it for like a long time as well. So when I was coming around, it was just absolutely like, I don't want to say boring, but to somebody who had no idea what was doing, I was very like, I don't know, it like fried my brain a lot too. Like I said, I didn't know how to play. I didn't know what I was doing. Like I had no like inkling of like what was going on. And I'd ask so many questions, and of course I'd ask a question and nobody would answer me. So it just wasn't like the best experience to like get into. And once in a while, Keckner will try to like be like, "Oh, you can like take the game from my library and play it, and see if you like it now." And I'm like, "Oh," but I understand there's is an appeal to it because those goobers were obsessed with it. I'm sure like many other goobers are obsessed with it too. Like I said, been around for 30 years. Someone's playing it. A lot of someone's. Just a bear. It was not kind to the bear. Okay, let's get started with the honeypot, as I have already mentioned. I'm going to get some. Hello. It only took me an hour and a half. Only out an hour and a half. Man, I'm a speed demon. Watch out, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna like take a color like in like the middle. But whoa, that's so saturated. You need to have a session 0 where you play with someone that knows the game and make the entire point of the game about you learning. There's so much stuff to cover. Yeah. It's kind of how I felt when I was getting a couple of my buds into playing on Myoji as well, because there's like so much to cover as well. I don't think it's as complicated as like Civ is. Definitely nowhere near, but it's still like a lot to be like thrown at you. So it's like, I need to explain this to you, and I need to explain this to you. I need to explain a lot. I'm falling down into my shadow. Maybe someday I'll give it another try, but not yet. Okay, then let's make this like a class color. Um, I think I need. Here we go. Let's use this 3.0. Where we use T. Really? That color? Okay. I want it to be like at least somewhat like cohesive with the rest of the assets in case, people redeem multiple things at once. That was on 80%. Well, maybe I will experiment with like making it lighter. Let's try 40 maybe this time. Open having a to being a Civ coach. If you're interested, I'm used to having to walk folks through things at a relaxed pace. I also have less tech inclined mother. Yeah, maybe at some point. I'll take you up on the offer one day. Like, Nin, I am ready. I'm ready to learn. How do I civilization? Oh, you know what happened? I think I bought one of the games because there was a really good sale going on. And literally only because of that. I think that's what I was. Did I not? Oh, maybe I just remember that there was a good sale at one point because it was like for like $2, I think, and I was like, maybe I should get it. And Cactus was like, you should, or you can get the game from my library to see if you like it now. But I ended up not doing it. Like, I remember. I remember the pain it caused me. If I bought my copy of Civ 5 for 90% off, the whole thing originally $150 cost me like $12. Ah, crazy. Was Napoleon in it though? Was he in it though? Or did you have to sign up for what was it, fractions online? I mean, that's my think. That's my thinking face. I swear, I need to like go back to like speaking eloquently. Use too much baby talk. That was before the micromanagement silliness stuff. I remember. So at least you didn't have to sign up for anything. And then you had to. Okay. So far, so good. I'm gonna try to like remember to put like these like yellow highlights around the glass as well, like reflection stuff. Oh, okay, no, I was about to say I didn't actually airbrush that whole thing, did I? The point of them being on different layers is so I can render them separately. I feel like if I did have like you did walk through like the game with me and I did learn how to play, I feel like I would like it because I do like because it's like a management game, right? So I do like management games. So I feel like I would like it. I just like we said, I just need the proper training for it. Okay, so let's see here. So the honey tends to be darker towards the top, but then lighter towards the bottom. And it's like a really like yellow, like lightness to it. So maybe we'll, but it's not super intense. Like the yellow is like very like subtle in this spot, and the rest is just like that brown honey color. The back's itchy. Okay, there we go. That's the subtlety that I want, and then I want to make another layer where it's more like a bit more of an intense yellow. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. And then we have like, well, I don't want it to be like smack dab. Maybe I want it to be like, yeah, add some like variation to it. Variation. I don't want to talk about it anyway. Let me make a colored palette. I just start doing that whenever I do art in general as well. It's just like make a color palette on the side. Excuse me. Did you be talking that fast to try to like stop it? Alright, and then we will set this to multiply. No, not airbrush. Not airbrush. I'm gonna put this behind. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't get that dark, I don't think. I like that. I didn't want to do that. Put that shit back with something. And there are some darker shadows here, but I think that's just like the shadows from like the objects. Like I think this like on the left side is from like the table, and like obviously the right side is the honeycombs. But I guess since how would that work? I guess since the honey dipper will be in it, I guess I should account a shadow for that. Okay, see how that looks. A little bit less. Less is more. Okay, where is? Okay, yeah, and then we'll put this at 100. Maybe. She's a pink blush instead of an air blush. Oh, put that on. You think? It's not gonna be a perfect shadow, but like that one is like, oh my gosh, like staring into a mirror. Okay, tell me that. Yeah, somewhere. But like, whoa! No, it can't be like that. Well, I can move this. What if I just move that? Crazy. Yeah. Now maybe I'll. And then there's like these little like bubbles in there. So I believe 140. Bring that up. Probably just use like hands maybe color. This one. Give me the droplet. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's similar. Yeah. I don't know if this will be the best to use though. I might end up using a more of a yellow color. Like, the yellow here. Yeah, it's not as, I don't know, not as nice. I'd like it to. So we'll use that pop of yellow. And it seems to be more of those droplets up towards the top. And then, like, it's kind of like a little bit scattered around here and there. Okay, now let's see. Okay, okay. Now, is droplet the one, though? What about spray? I don't know. Droplet, I don't know. Droplet's probably a better one to use because it's not a perfect circle. And the bubbles aren't really perfect circles either. They're very stretched, so I'd say that's probably good. Bring that back. I am going to find the big piss spot. Make that a bit more intense towards like at least the bottom here. And there we go. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I think once we really get like the line art and like switched up as well, I think this will start looking pretty good. Excuse me. Okay, now we'll actually use this glass color to make those really big highlights. So since the shadow over here, let's put them over here. Start Now the shape is just gonna be the issue here. I think I like that shape. A little bit of opacity, just a little bit, not a lot of it, just a little bit. And I think I'll fade out. So I'm obsessed with that apparently. Okay, and then there's like these little like here, so I think I'll like sprinkle those in. If I can. I don't like how they're like straight up. Okay, not exactly you need to go across the whole thing line, but here and there. Okay. It's looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna take off this like green thing there. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks, I guess. Think about it. I guess I will put this here and then. Ooh, yeah. Ew, I don't like how that looks. Gross. I don't like that it's going. Yeah. Change the color. Multiply. Don't do the multiply yet. Now multiply. There we go. That's better. Boop. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm okay. So far, pretty good. What is the line art I use for this one? Usually dark blue. I don't know if that's the right call anymore. I think it still kind of works in a way, but I feel like it needs to be better. Very sanctuary. Here. Come on. Mm. I feel like it should be lighter as a glass, you know what I mean? Then I'm gonna go over this with I believe, and I think that should help it. Sorry, I was covering my mouth for some reason. I don't want to see what I'm saying. See what I'm saying, or see what I'm saying. Apparently, it's a secret. And it works because like the light's like reflecting like up into like this part of the glass as well, so it's not as like jarring. If it goes a little bit further than where like the honey lays, you know what I mean? Yeah, something like that. No, I mean color could probably work. I was thinking like, oh, okay, now I need to figure out like a darker color for it, but I don't know. Well, hold on, let's see. Darker. No, I kind of like later. Ah, welcome in, Anju. If that's if I'm allowed to call you that, welcome in, bud. How are you doing today? I got a mom message at the same time. I was like, what? It's like I got a little confused there, but yeah, welcome in, bud. How are you today? That's doing all right. Now we just need to basically render out the rest of this class here, and then this highlight that I've been wanting to do. It's sick, but okay. How are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick, bud. I hope you feel better soon. I've been sick lately as well. It was it has been rough. Everybody's getting sick this time of year. Thank you very being very sweet. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am a bear day after all. Appreciate it, but I'm doing all right myself. Like I said, I was sick recently, but I'm doing a bit better now. There, hello, Slash. Hell yeah. Is actually the name of my stuffed panda bear. Oh my gosh. But hell yeah. Wasn't sure what to use as a name for my new Twitch account. Yeah, Angie's pretty good. Angie Trafalgar. Actually, that's a pretty solid name. Slur. Slur. Trafalgar is his last name. Okay. Slay. Slay. Oh, also because I was reminded since Kira popped in. Maybe it doesn't have a bunch of numbers after it. Yeah. I agree. Come on, since I fished. I need to catch up. Yeah. I need you to start fishing too, you slut. Maybe I should do the shading first before I start getting into the highlights. There we go. Excuse me. I was about to say, if it's something crazy again, I was gonna scream. Yeah, welcome in, Andrew. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy your time here during the stream. I'm just getting some food assets done. The one done, but you know, at least it's something. With my track record, that's kind of actually better than usual. So bad. Nice looking honey. Thank you. Thank you. Very proud of myself. I was using a reference up here. I think it's turned out alright. Eh. I haven't done anything artsy in so long. I can't wait to graduate to have time for things other than studying, working, and crying again. A manifesting it to come as soon as you can. One day you will be free. Well, thank you for the follow, but you didn't have to do that. Much appreciated, though. Much appreciated indeed. I remember when I was in back in my days in school, felt like it would never end. Those were the days, you know. Here I am, still crying, but you know, at least I have more time to do my own stuff. A long till I'm done. I have to make it to June, and I'm officially free. Yeah, just a couple more months. We believe in you, bud. You can make it. Oh, now it went through. Oh, there's a 3-minute ad break. Okay, well, I guess it does work. No, I should have noticed we hadn't had one in a hot minute. That's so weird, though. Why did it work? I don't know. Well, anyway. Oops. Well, since this 3-minute ad break is going on, I'm gonna go grab the link. So yeah. I'll BRB real quick. We'll get the music going though. Do I have Spotify on here? Yeah, I do. Okay. Drop the casual music. Welcome back, buds. So apparently, when you switch how your ads work, in the middle of the stream, it does reset it. So we had a 3 minute ad break there, which is what I wanted, but I was like, I don't know why I didn't. I don't know what's going on with this. Anyway, welcome back, buds. I went down. I was bad. I got myself another cup of tea. Now we're ready to get back into this. I was like, yay, longer breaks. Yeah. Because I was just kind of sitting there, like, oh, well, now what? So I was like, I guess I'll get more tea. So there we go. I'm glad it's working now, though, because like I said, I figured the longer breaks would be, like, better in general. Just overall, so I'm glad they're working now. I don't know if I like that. Ew. Well, it's definitely it's a jar in between. Jar. Jar of honey between glass and that, so I think I need to combine this a bit more. But yeah, but for those of you that were not here when I mentioned it during earlier in stream, we're gonna be having a bit more of a more longer ad breaks, but they're gonna be less frequent, so you're not gonna have to deal with them as often as the last ones were. I felt like the frequency of the ad breaks were just getting a bit too annoying, kind of like disrupted like a lot of like gameplay, and such like that. So I figured we'd change it up a bit, so we can have longer breaks. Actually, take a break, have enough time to take a break, and also have longer stretches where we're not interrupted. So it works out. Yeah. This is snotty. I should do it like this. Maybe I should break this up a bit more. I don't know. Maybe I should have put this up a bit more over here. Very sippy. Much appreciated. Delicious. I need to cut back on my tea, but like I said, today I'm being a little bad. Drinking a little bit more. Like, I'm trying hard really not to bring it up. It's still just the most wild thing that happened to me. My gallbladder decided to try and kill me, so I'm trying to be a bit better about what I consume. I love subtly hinting that. That sound that goes off when that Cerebot fires. Yeah, it becomes really apparent how often every 30 minutes happens when you hear alerts. Yeah, I always like see it like visually, so I always know when it's about to happen. But you're right. It's very often. Anybody want to guess how many frames I dropped in OBS? I'll give you a cookie if you figure it out. Excuse me. Let's just say the number is a little silly right now. I'm gonna erase around the edge. I can do it properly. Alright, let me sit up a bit worse than I'm sitting now. There we go. Sitting here like, oh my gosh, maybe I'll be able to finish this today. And then I remember I still have the honey dipper to do and I got stressed. But no, I should be able to get that honey dipper done. It's only It's not gonna be too much. I'm not gonna. It's not a liquid that I have to figure out how to render. It's just it's a solid object. Bro. You, which will have to let me know if you enjoy the longer breaks in between ads or not. Because when I'm not liking, I'm more than willing to go back to what it was. But right now, I feel like it's gonna be a nice change for the time being. Moving. Ooh, I gotta stop saying that. I almost said it. I was like, stop saying that out loud. Zoom is so weird. I always like longer breaks because time to get tea. That's true. I think the vast majority of the buds in our circle run with the 1 hour setting. Think so. I never really like noticed because I'm like a lurker, so like I'll like have like the stream in the background, but I won't actually like visually see it, you know what I mean? So if that's the case, then it's probably well liked then from what I'm hearing here. Yeah, longer breaks and then longer stretches of like stream time as well, so that's probably good. What? Oh, decided I want that back now. Hey Ramen. Welcome in, bud. How are you today? Gotta get the peak angle here. For optimal art goes to fish. I feel that, but I took a nap today. It was a pretty good nap. Listen, but I was gonna be good. I was gonna get up at 4, and I was gonna come upstairs, get ready and all that stuff. And but I was like kind of like napping on the couch. And my mom brought down one of my blankets from my bedroom and laid it on me. I was like, well, I guess I'm stuck here for a while longer. So I was pretty comfy. It's like, don't do that. Don't use my bedtime blankets. I felt pretty good, but I'm gonna be less tired tomorrow because I'm actually gonna go to bed at not nap for my life. I never was able to nap until I went to college. Gosh, there was naps. They were on a whole other level. They were so good. Like I would like nap like an hour in between classes, and I felt like I couldn't take on anything. And when I was out of college, I couldn't really nap again. But ever since I switched to like my really to my work schedule that I have now, which is like really early, I found that I can like nap at least a little bit. I don't really call them like proper naps because I don't really allow myself to like actually fully fall asleep. So I'm still kind of aware, or at least I'm like waking up every couple minutes or so to make sure like I'm not like missing time or something like that. But I've been able to nap a bit better. Yeah, man, I can't. There was like a time where I was like frequently staying up for like past 24 hours, and it's like I don't know how I did that. Like I feel like how did I do that? Like it's just like I was so young back then. I could do anything. Stay up for almost 72 hours just playing games with my friends. Like it's crazy. Now I'm tired at 9 p.m. I'm in bed. All snuggled up. I mean, when I don't have work in the morning, though, I'm a bit better at staying up a bit later, but still. Where has the time gone? I feel like this is definitely better than what it was. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, let's go. Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Put down some of this other art. Now I still have to shade the glass here. Okay. Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Go all the way maxed out. This was like a song of like I would. I remember like, there'd be times I would like really name songs that are like part of my childhood because it's mostly just because of like what they would play like at school and like at school dances and such. And apparently, Cotton Eye Joe was one of them. I never played it at my school, but Cha Cha Slide though that was oh my gosh, the Cha Cha Slide, the best song ever. Song that brings people together. Love the Cha Cha Slide. The Cupid Shuffle. This is the Cupid Shuffle. I need to slant art a little bit here. Wait, cancel. Oops, that's not correct. So I know what color that is. Too much. I just don't like how poopy it looks. I don't like how poopy it is. If I change the hue, but it definitely needs to be darker. I feel like. Such a side bringing people together. The Backstreet Word vibes are real. Exactly. To the left. Think back now, y'all. Thinking that watch. Con Eye Joe is here. Disrespect towards Mr. Joe. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? No, I don't like that. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Why can't I figure out how I want this? Oh, I love this song as well. I miss Our Life. I'll play it again. What would this be? Like my fifth playthrough on that I've streamed. I mean, I've had so many Cove playthroughs. I haven't played a lot of the other characters multiple times. Glass is always so hard to figure out for some reason. I have to bring this up a little more. Okay, that's close enough, I guess. Alright, let's do more. We're gonna need another multiplier layer. never finished the anime this is from. Ino X Boku SS. I remember really liking it though, just because I liked the male lead. He was hot. He was a Kitsune, I believe. I think, yeah. Honestly, I didn't watch a couple episodes. I wonder how far I got into it before my attention span decided to text me once again. It's really my attention span, my fear of commitment, committing and seeing it to the end. That was Baby Dae's biggest flaw. No, I don't want it to end, so I will make it end prematurely. That'll show them. Idiot. Those were the days. I want my ruler tool, but I've really tried to just like steer away from like relying on the tool too much as well. I do think eventually you kind of like forget how to like draw stuff that are more fluid and it's a bit comes a bit stiff over time. I need to remember. Oh, I know the song. Never mind. I was like, what is this? Why is this in my playlist? Now, no, I don't like that. What if I put this on the bottom? No, it looks poopy. Never mind. Looks poopy. It looks like garbage. And still too. All right, now the highlight. Yummy. Love tea. Then we can finally move on to this this honey dipper potentially before I have to end. So I got like half an hour. I don't have to end half an hour, just I like to be on for about 3 hours and then whatever is after that is extra for you, Budge, because you're special. It's a little treat for you. My presence. What I'm gonna do for Valentine's Day, I'll have to like brainstorm some. Is if we did the Valentine's Day art on this stream, it would have been just me like concepting like sketches for like the image out and not committing to anything. 3 hours has always seemed like a good amount of time to me. Though apparently they say they recommend streaming. My advice to streamers: do what you want. Don't push yourselves to go longer if you really genuinely can't. You start going down, people will be like, "Oh no, ew." I love always peeling stuff off of my tablet. She's getting to be there in age. Really started got well. I say I gotta start looking into getting a new one, but I already have an idea of one that I want. So, well, I don't know. It's been a while. I probably should check. Get off of my fingers. It stuck to me. Okay. Sorry. The whole time I was talking, I was like flicking my fingers around because they wouldn't come off. Get off of me! Get off of me! There's a couple I've like looked into that I'm interested in. There's one on my throne up right now that I'm probably leaning towards, but then again, I have not looked at what's on the market right now to see if there's any like really good ones that are out that have come out in between then and there. So I have to take a look. I don't think I'll need probably maybe like because I could probably look into tablets that don't have a screen because I don't really need the screen anymore. Well, actually, that's not true because if I end up using the emulators to play Okami Den, I will need it. So I'll at least need this one. Well, because I won't be getting rid of it. I guess I could use it for like screen stuff, and it's not dead yet. I mean, the wire on it, be better days, but but I don't use like the screen of my tablet to draw. I use my monitor, my second monitor, so it's bigger and I can see better. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so bad at making decisions that I'm always hesitant to like figure something out. I don't know. Please, I'm going to scream at the top of my lungs if you don't just let me do this perfectly, one stroke. Okay, I'm dying. I forgot to charge it. Please. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Also, the beginning of this song is so funny because I always like get confused on which song it's going to be because there's like 3 songs I have on my playlist that start off the same way. I feel like at the very least. Ari. Yellow's kind of like pretty like vibrant. We're almost there, buds. The end is near. Sounds so ominous. The end is near. Maybe if I just like turn on the open, if I lighten it a bit. It looks good when it's like over the honey, but when it's on the glass, it's good. Maybe bring down the saturation a little bit. This way? Oh yeah, definitely. Maybe like... I guess that works. And then maybe... How do I make this part of the rendering process that I've just spent the last half hour working on disappear? How do I do that? Okay. All right. This part of the top here bothers me. Like the rest of it looks fine, but I don't know. Well, I guess if like this I keep calling it a spoon, but the dipper is in the way, it won't feel as off. Like move it back over here. The shadow would probably still make sense where it's at. Oh yeah, I can still move it as well. I forgot about that. Oh, also, by the way, buds, funny thing that happened the other day. So, as y'all might know, I have this boob mouse pad of Casper from A Date with Death. It's pretty alright. It took me a while to get used to it, but I don't know. I like it. It's funny. Haha, boobs, you know, whatever. I got a package the other day. I hadn't bought anything. And the box reminded me of something. And so I brought it inside. I opened it up. I now have two boob mouse pads. I don't know how. I don't know if this was a mistake on their end or if it was a mistake on my end. But I now have two boob mouse pads. that I don't know what to do with. I just got well boob, you know, I guess if this mouse pad ever goes missing, I have another one that I can use. I was just like, what do you mean? What do you mean that why do I have another one? Listen, y'all, I'm not a freak. Really didn't mean to, but apparently I don't mean much. Did you get sent any kind of receipt or order confirmation? I'll have to check, but if I did, I probably mistook it for it being for the original one. Because what I did is I backed the Kickstarter, and the mousepad was an add-on, and I guess that maybe when I was confirming the add-on, maybe I accidentally got another, but then why wouldn't they both come at the same time? Okay, that's a bit better. But yeah, I was really confused because I feel like I even like thought when I was like making sure everything was I think I did put another one in my cart, but then I realized, oh wait, it's already on there. I don't need to get this one. And so then you know, I didn't buy the second one, but I guess maybe I did. Like, listen, I just got the mouse pad because haha, boob mouse pad. I'm not a gooner, I promise. um, do I have Kickstarter on this email? No. Warframe. Kickstart your adventure. Hey, when I click on you, show me my emails. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my other package is shipped. A package I actually remember buying. My time at Sandrock put out little minifigures and I bought them. Kicks. Kickstarter? Or. Oh yeah, they're also doing more keychains. I don't know. Maybe easier to search a day with death. I feel like, yeah. Alright, vote, monthly wrap up, porn update, merch sketch. This is Patreon. Yeah, well, maybe order confirmation would be a better one to search. Order confirmation. That's my doctor. Oh shit, when was this? Oh, that's not good, never mind. I had a payment request from Amiyami. I was like, oh no! Like, that's one I already did. It's the pledge. Nope, that's my time at Never Shine. Survey confirmation. What's this one? This one's from 2.5 Studios. Thank you for confirming your order. This email is your receipt. What was on it? Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, no, it's just the mouse pad. It's just the one mouse pad. Hello, Deli Beans. Welcome in. Sorry that I was a bit distracted there, but welcome in, bud. How are you doing today? Trying to figure out why I suddenly got 2 mouse pads. But yeah, it's just like the tier report and then one 3D mouse pad. So I don't know why I got a second one. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright today. Making some progress on some honey here, which I think is looking pretty alright for getting ready to do the honey dipper now. But I was momentarily distracted because recently I had backed a Kickstarter and as an add-on I got a 3D mousepad, but for some reason I recently received a second 3D mousepad. So I was trying to figure it out. I love your avatar. Thank you. I drew it myself. And my friend rigged it for me. I worked very hard on it. Be a bear, bud. I'm going to take a wood color here, and I'm going to go from there. Okay, this color's probably good. Yes, I am the bear bud. Bear bud must be a bear. Okay, and because I'm extra, I'm going to put wood grains on this, but I'm going to try to do it a bit more stylized. When I was in when I was in college, I had a class where it was a storyboard class, and we were made to do uh like daily comics. A bear that draws honey is kind of funny. I rhymed. It is kind of funny. I mean, I also drew a bear claw as well, so for as another food asset. So it's a bit on the nose, isn't it? Yeah, we had to do like these weekly comics for the class, and basically just about any like our anything that happened like in real life is like guess what the point of it was. And a lot of mine would like take place in my dorm because I did not go anywhere. And how I would like render we had like wood, doors and like storage and stuff like that. How I would render it out is I would just like make these like so many like these like little like lines for the shading and the highlights. Oh my gosh, my hands, my wrists would hurt so much after doing that. But I would always do it the same way, and I never learned. I had those. No, it's not on my computer, or else I would show it, but I had it. I would show you, but it. My phone died. Goodbye. I'm dead. Thank you for the follow, Deli. Much appreciated, bud. Thank you, thank you. in my time of departure. I charge her up. I said that earlier too, and I forgot. I'm a little bit up close to you buds right now. I'm plugging this in. Rip. Rest in peace. I know we just met, but I'm already dead. At least I'm looking at you buds. Sometimes I like pause and like the oddest angle. What was kind of funny is like that was like something I was kind of like before by my like peers like, oh my gosh, you did put so much detail into this, wow. And like when reality I was like, why didn't you just like simplify this a lot better? Staring into our souls, yeah. A staring contest. I'm gonna win. Just a feeling. Yeah, a thing that I have I'm still learning to do, but a thing I have learned in my art journey is less is more. The simpler the better. Whatever makes it easier for you. Will I ever fully realize that? Probably not, but I can pretend. Time to start the bear ritual to bring you back. Gosh, the bear ritual. I'm bringing out the big guns here. You'll bring me back. Help me. One day. Remember me as I was, not as I am. It's hard. But I like how it looks. I like that it's still like wood, but it's not like super complicated. I'm gonna actually do the ritual, but I can just say bear a lot. If you say bear 3 times, maybe I'll come back. Yeah, I enjoyed doing those comics because I was really interested in. I'm still interested in doing comics, but like that was like the first. Wait. Oh, oh, I feel it. Oh my gosh. It's manifesting. It's taking a little bit for it to affect it. I'm back. Oh, my jaw fixed itself. Oh my gosh, it worked. Deli, you saved me. Thank you. Do you prefer being called Deli or do you prefer Beans or is there another name you prefer being called? I'll be the soldier. Deli is good. Okay. You don't want to be called Beans. What the fuck? Thank you very. I almost said congratulations. Thank you very much for saving me. Congratulations, you saved me. That sounds so weird to say to somebody. Imagine you run into like a burning building and like pull out all these people and save their lives, and they're like, "Congratulations!" It's like, thanks. Yippee! We saved the fella. Yippee! Thank you. Thank you for the head pat as well. Appreciate it, bud. Okay, now I can fully put my mind into this. Okay, I think that's good. We just gotta do the rest of the thing now. Hey, Zora. Welcome, bud. Okay, back to the the daily comments. I like doing those, but I also hated doing them at the same time because, oh, is this the food redeems? Yeah, we're doing the food assets. I'm doing the honey right now. Oh, oops. Can I add one? Yeah, you can add one. I forgot to. Yeah, that's fine. Can't guarantee when I'll get to it, but you can add it. And if any of the new buds that are here, if you have a suggestion for a food asset that you can potentially redeem to have show up on stream, feel free to leave a suggestion. So that's basically what's going on here. Like the food assets I'm working on were suggested by buds just like you. Brought to you by buds, bear buds like you. Thank you. Done. It's just an onion. Okay. A whole onion, cut in half, peeled, unpeeled. Yep. It's just yeah. Penny. I'll probably not put the wood grain in the middle here, maybe, just so that it looks a little. It's not like busy. A whole peeled onion, none of the paper stuff. Okay. Noted. I shall write it down in just a second. I'm in a groove right now, so let me get this like wood grain done. I do like apple fritters. Okay. I'll add apple fritters as well. Like I said, I'm very slow at doing these though, so it may be a while before you see it. But I will do my best. Like we've done ones that are on the nose right now because we did the bear claw and now we're doing the honey. And I think the next one I want to do is like the just a salmon, just a whole fish. I think that's so funny to think about. Then after that, who knows? I still need to. Also, drinks are allowed. Drink suggestions are also allowed. I think I said before, but I got some weird thing going on with my brain that makes onion taste amazing. It's like a nicely prepared meal, it's a single ingredient. Yeah, I remember we were talking about that, and I think I remembered I was like giving you shit for not eating the paper part, the paper part of the peel. Salmon, a bear's favorite meal. Yeah, that was what one of the my buds on the Discord suggested. So, and I thought that was really a really good idea. So, I'd like to do that one as well. I'd like to do them all, but like that one next. I remember that, Zor, you know? I was like, are you a coward for not eating the paper? You don't eat the onion paper, that's for dessert. But you don't eat it though. Yeah, I didn't really like remember that like trend, like I don't know, it was probably like such a long time ago, but where people were taking that like that pill that like alters your taste buds and all of a sudden things that like tasted bad suddenly tasted good to you. And like an onion was like one of the ones that they would eat after taking the pill and be like, oh my gosh, it's sweet. Stuff like that. I remember. What was that pill called anyway? I remember like some one person did it, and then all of a sudden everybody was doing it. Okay, I'm gonna write down the stuff now. I like that green. I think I did pretty good at restraining myself. Okay, where's my list? Is this my list? Yes, this is my list. Turn off the honey so we can see. Because this is all that we've got so far. I also got these two going on as well. What is that? What is this? There is no object. I have a layer here. There's just nothing in it. What is this? one. Okay, this is stuff. Okay, put that down here. No. Where's where's Daddy? Where's oh there's me. Right there. Okay. Anyway, so we got apple fritters and sounds like that scam colorblind glasses thing in my opinion, but okay. I mean that's what they claim. They claimed it was alright, and they were eating that pretty good, so I don't know. Okay, so we have onion, then apple fritters. I should write down who like suggested these as well. Oh my gosh, Dally, thank you so much for the tier 2. Oh my goodness. I appreciate it, bud. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Just met and everything. You're already spoiling me. Thank you, bud. I appreciate you. Yippee! Yippee! The emotes I had to have. Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoy them. They are yours to use now. All across the land. The best one. Delhi. Which one? The Zora onion. It's a very special meal. That's what we call it. And Scully suggested this one. How many know how to cook it? That is true. And Jade suggested this one. And then I think Hugo mentioned which one. Yeah, now Deli can clown on me whenever I'm being a clown. Oh, you wrote it down in the chat as well, the Discord as well. Okay, I'm kind of bad because I've done 2 so far from the same person. This is from Minnie. It's just the sea cucumber. Also Minnie. Minnie had a lot of ideas apparently. I've spoiled Minnie too much. I gotta after this one, gotta spoil my other pookies. Who suggested? It was Hugo. That way, if anybody sees anything that is cursed, they can be like, "Who the hell? This person did that." The onion. What's your fave food? I don't know. It's hard to decide because I really enjoy pasta, but I also like chicken tenders. Oh no, that's so basic. I had chicken tenders as well. Oh, thank you for the head pad, Zora. Thank you, thank you. So it's really hard for me to pick. I guess if I had to choose between the two, I guess I would pick pasta in general, just because you could do more with it. But chicken tenders are a big comfort food of mine. What's yours? That's a question for everybody. What's your favorite foods? Yours is onion. Because you gotta do all this fancy stuff. They're cooking like Jamie Oliver. They don't know what they're doing. My favorite dipping sauce for chicken tenders. I'm also pretty basic. I do enjoy ranch. But sometimes, I guess depending on like the chicken tender, I do like ketchup with it. And I also like sweet and sour. Yep, pretty basic. I'm have some pretty basic tastes. Like I enjoy ranch, but I'm not like some people really enjoy ranch. Basic is good. Yeah, that's true. Basic is good. Nothing wrong with that. If you had to choose between the two, would you pick Tabby or BB? This is a cool question that can't be answered. You're right. It can't be answered. I would. You're telling me which one I would give up? It's like telling me which leg do you want cut off? Neither! I can't choose between the two. Look at them. Look at my little pookies here. Hi, it's me. But yeah, look at the babies. My babies. My babies. My babies. Oh yeah, also for the new buds here. The bear on my shoulder is BB. He is the main mascot for the channel here. He's the bear bud representative of you buds. And then the one in my overalls here is Tabby, by the way. Yeah, a bunch of little silly goobers. BB does speak, but the TTS is a little bugged out right now because I haven't updated it recently. So I need to do that, but I'm kind of scared. It's not really like a thing that I just go and update. I have to I think I have to like remove the program and then put it back in. Which I'm kind of worried how that's going to work out. But I'll have to do it at some point. But he do speak sometimes. Actually, I should make sure that he actually does speak right now because sometimes... Oh my gosh, Zora, congratulations on getting second. You were definitely here before everybody else besides the first one. Alright, go back to... Oh, I'm such a baby. Goodbye. And congratulations, Deli, for third. Oh my gosh, the Speedy Bear Bud Club is now full. Congratulations, bud. Buds. You're out. It's so funny how, like, sometimes we'll get so far in this stream that nobody will know until finally one person does notice and they're like, oh, mine.
I actually started out only talking on Dae's streams with TTS because I couldn't talk otherwise, however my TTS messages were removed from chat because I'm a ghost.
Oh, you mean you use yourself, Zora. I thought you were talking about B. I thought BB was saying that in general. But yeah, that was such like a weird time. Like I was so like wigged out because you were like speaking, but I couldn't see it in the chat. It's like, how are you doing that? And you're like, I don't know. So actually, he doesn't. I don't know what's going on because sometimes I haven't really. BTTS has not really been used much recently, but when the few times that it has, his audio was doubled. But I don't know why it's not now because that sounded fine to me. Did that sound okay to you, buds? Does BB sound okay? I guess because it's not updated, it does wig out just once in a while. Sounded good to me. Okay. Thank you for the head patch, Deli. But yeah, I remember that we were playing. I was playing Dead by Daylight, so I was like, I would try to look over because I would hear you speaking, and then I would try to look over because I was being chased by some ghouls, so I was very distracted. And then I would look back and it wouldn't be there. I was like, I just imagine that. Yeah, be food. Okay. Yeah, BB does speak. Once in a while, he sounds pretty good. Other times, he does not, apparently. Tabby does not speak. Yet. Maybe someday. She's still learning. Yes, trick or treat. Face down, face down. Yeah, baby. Yeah, she a baby. My baby. I'm sorry, I just keep it's stuck in my head. My baby, my baby. And there are other bear buds as well. They just do not appear on stream from time to time, but they're in the background. Oh, we got an ad break coming up. So you buds, it's a 3-minute ad break, so feel free to... I mean, you could do this whether there's an ad break or not, but feel free to get a drink, go to the bathroom, take care of some things. We'll be back up after the 3 minutes. I might still just like still work on this just a little bit. Get them a little propeller hat. Honestly, I should. That'd be so cute. The only hat that I've given them so far is like a birthday hat. That would look very adorable. But yeah, there's 4 other bear buds, but like I said, they don't appear on stream yet. I mean, they've appeared on stream, just not like, you know, like how these 2 are. There's pictures. Pictures of them taken in the wild. They're out there somewhere. And perhaps one day I'll find more. Down, big down. Chicken nuggets. Okay, but let's guess. I have an image in here that's labeled nuggies. Do you think it's chicken nuggets? Or do you think it's something else? Because I tend to just replace the image and not rename it. Can we have a spider bear bud? Probably not in the sense you're looking for, but maybe one shortened form, maybe. Oh, bad break. Well. Nope, it's the bear claw. Alright, let's switch this to chicken nuggets while that's going on. I'll take a little break from... I said I'd keep working, but I lied. What about a bear spider bud? Again, maybe in a certain one kind of form. These are bear birds, not spider bear. Spider bear? Spider bear. Gosh, whatever a spider can. Oh, wait. Actually, while I'm here, and while the ad break is going on, I'm gonna do something. Alright, pictures.
How does it feel that at any moment BB can whisper into your ear the secrets of the universe?
Pretty chill, actually. I'll listen to any secrets. BB's my best bud after all. Sometimes it is a little bit of a jump scare, though. I remember there was this one time I was playing Subnautica, and Subnautica, I don't know about you guys, but Subnautica was absolutely terrifying for me. I am afraid of the ocean, and I'm still afraid of the ocean after playing that. But there was a person that just kept using TTS, and every time they use it, it would scare me because BB's voice, when BB speaks, it grabs your attention, you know? So every time they would do TTS, I would get jump scared, and at some point I was so tempted to be like, stop it! Stop using it! You're scaring me! but I was very strong and I was very brave. So it is a little bit of a jump scare one. That doesn't mean you guys can use it whenever, obviously. That was just me during that, but it was like such like a tense moment. Okay, there we go. And during that whole 3 minutes. Chicken nugget! BB stands for brave bear. Exactly. Okay, BB's gonna hold this chicken nugget. Or okay, I'll pin it to your mouth. Let me put it up a little bit higher so that when I move... Wait, let me... There we go. Okay, there we go. That works. Yay! Mountains. Yeah, that's what I was doing the whole time. I was putting this image in the... Call it. Files for VTube.
The original machine had a base plate of prefabulated aluminite, surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the 2 main spurving bearings were in a direct line with the pentametric fan. The latter consisted simply of 6 hydrocoptic Marsla vanes, so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented. The main winding was of the normal lotus O delta type placed in panendermic semi-bovoid slots in the stator, every seventh conductor being connected by a non-reversible tremie pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the grammeters.
Wowzers. Thank you for that fun fact. Man, Ruby just has such like a powerful voice as you can hear. he's such a powerful boy. Just an engineer inside joke. I am not an engineer, but thank you for including me. It's techno babble. Steady. I'm also not an engineer. And how'd you get on the inside? How'd you get on the inside?
Bear fun fact, bears have the largest relative brain size of any carnivore.
See, I told y'all I had a big brain. Now when I say it, it's true. Y'all don't believe me, I bet. Y'all never believe me. Whenever I said I had a big brain, I wasn't shitting you. I was always on the inside. I just don't know how to get out. The question is not how to get on the inside, it's how to get out of the... EB stands for big brain. That's also true. True indeed. Alright, buds. The honey is almost done. I might just have to spruce up a bit more, maybe. I'm going to Home Depot to pick up some Marsdal veins. Y'all need anything? A dictionary? Because what the hell did you just say to me? Okay, now here comes an issue. Okay, now I have to figure out where to put this. Shit, that's not gonna work. Here comes a lumber to build my bare moon base. Ambification lunar wing shot. Have a candy bar. So candy bars at the registers, right? Impulse buys. A snack. Can I have a snack? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. See the merge selected layers. Emiwa. This is gonna be the real issue here, is making this look like it's inside that. That's always been my issue. What is grip cam? Can you find out? Don't be shy, Zora. Show them. Don't be shy. We did it. I don't have enough points. Everybody's so scared. There's no reason to be scared. There you go. The grip cam. It's exactly what you wanted, isn't it? Aren't you so happy? is it? I should have expected that. It's my grippers! You wanted this. Did they though? Did they want that? I don't know about that. Okay, now I have to stay like this until I figure out how to properly do this. Okay, so what's the big? No beans. So no beans. Beans. What the fuck? Okay, then take this out. Put that above there, and then we take this, we merge selected layers, we put this above here, we lower the opacity, and there we go. Hey, do you have toe beans? Big toe pads? Yeah. I do. I also have paw pads as well, but you can't really see it at the angle that I hold my paws in. Oh, never mind. Actually, I haven't drawn them in. One day I'll have paw pads too. I was about to say, I forgot about that. You can actually, there's a toggle where you can see my paws. But one day I'd like to have paw pads. Immersion break, possibly in the 2.0 design. Okay, how do we feel about this? How do we feel about... about this? I think I need to get this liner out here. Never mind.
I am upside down.
You're fine. Oh, wait, you're okay. You've been through worse. Inside, we have to try. I guess I don't need to convert this. Merge all this. It should be a bit thicker, shouldn't it? Like, you should, like, not see it. You're Australian. Okay, I think I've got it. Because I feel like, you know, when it's, like, honey, it should be a bit thicker, so you shouldn't be able to, like, see it too well. Yeah, I think that's good. Here, let's see. And this is your fault. Ah! There we go. My honey. Yummy. Thank you. I think this is pretty good. I think this is a hit. Hold on, let me. Sorry, my camera angles on these are so weird. There we go, buds. We got the honey. And therefore, I am allowed to come upright. Oh, thank you, Joe. I appreciate hearing that. I try. I'm still learning every day, but I hope one day I can be a good artist. I hope I can become a fast artist one day. Let's be real here. I just want to draw stuff faster. But yeah, now we will be able to, you buds will be able to redeem honey and the give snack option. I'm going to make a command before I end stream. I'm going to do it right now so that you buds can actually use the command menu and you can see what food assets and drinks I have that you can redeem. I think that is a good idea. For, what the fuck? When did this ruler pop up? You see that? How long has that been there? Has that been there the whole time? Okay, whatever. Anyway. Yeah. Alright, let me save this. Close this. I don't need this. Do not save. And open my scale. Love. Some kind of fire. Excuse me. Where are you? Why can't I see you? What the heck? I've done something. Yeah. I don't mind mind if the world spins faster. I keep forgetting this is from like the Trolls movie. Might have to make a 2.0 scale. Let me take you to another place. Yes, the sky tonight. Please don't see me. Why not? You take my tender voice too strong. Alright, this is alright. Okay. I don't mind if the world spins faster. You look so good. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let me put this in here. Honey is done. Okay. Oh. How do I have a hand here? Ah! Sorry, I didn't mean to grab y'all like that. I went to swim in a pool of it. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be so sticky. But I hope you can achieve your dream someday. They pat you on the head. Keep that. Oh, I think this is actually... Oh. Why is this cake so big? I'm never going through my stuff and seeing what I have. There's a story here. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Open. Have you ever seen the Bee movie? Seen the Bee movie? Yes, I've seen the Bee movie. Do you think Barry will be proud of me, or do you think he tried to sue me? Yeah, here's the honey. He would most definitely try to sue me. Yeah, they had honey pools. That's true. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Maybe bees are just more like honey dynamic when they go swimming through it. So I guess that's a good point you have there. I remember one time I usually sleep with the TV on, and I remember one time I was just sleeping, and then I woke up in the morning, and I woke up and the Bee movie was on. And honestly, I don't know how to describe how my day started like that. I don't know if I could say it was bad or it was good or what. What is the story of your character? Well, it's work in progress, but I am basically a guardian of this here forest where you have stumbled into, and here I protect all those who dwell within it, including these bear buds here. And that's basically the working version of it right now. I have ideas. I do have ideas. And when I do my 2.0, I'm hoping I'll be able to flesh it out a bit more. I'm not the best writer, and I wish I was a bit better. Because there's like so much I want to do, but like my lack in writing skills is always felt like it has stopped me. I should just practice writing more, you may think. That's too easy. So no tragic backstory? I wouldn't say tragic. There's definitely been more tragic stories. Probably a little boring, but no, I wouldn't say it's tragic. Everybody has sad moments in their story, but I wouldn't say mine's tragic per se. Okay, the honey is done. Check mark. There we go. Honestly, I feel like the onion would be like really easy to do next time. Alright, let's save this. Minnie has been too spoiled. I'm gonna have to wait for the next part to be done. Yeah, so there we go. We have our food asset for the day. Let me go back over here. And do I still have Spotify up? Yes, I do. Okay, let's turn off the casual music. We can still listen to that. Oh, why am I putting my microphone over there? You won't be able to hear me. But yeah, story. How to like rate this story out? It's a bit of. The animation was adorable. Thank you. That was by Coda Constellation. They're on VGen and also on Twitter, and I believe maybe Blue Sky as well. I'm not quite sure. But here, I can link them, the BJet, and then they should probably have like their other socials on there as well. But yeah, they did an amazing job. I loved it so much. They did like they do like simple like loop animations and stuff like that. But I saw they did like a transition stinger for somebody. I was like, oh, can you do one for me? And they're like, yeah. Very happy with it. They did amazing. Oh, what am I doing? My credits are in the my credits are in the panel down below as well. Yeah, everything that has not been worked on by me, they are credited below. Following. Here we go. I believe she has a wait list on at the moment, but see you later. Thanks for the share. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not ending just yet, but appreciate you being here. Right, there we go. There's Coda. All right. Let me go in here. Streamlabs. Let's make a new command for all the foods. I'm pretty good at writing if you have any questions. Okay, thank you. I'll have to hit you up whenever I get to getting stuff done. Oh, okay. It's like, hi, Zora, you're so eager to leave. I'm kidding. I mean, you much are allowed to come and go as you please. I always feel bad when people come in, they're like, sorry I'm late. It's like, why? That's your business. You don't have to be sorry. Menu. Food. I thought you were ending stream. Not quite yet. Soon, but not yet. I'm writing out the menu for what food assets we have because I do have it written in the redeem, but I think in the redeem it doesn't like it's not easily like readable, I don't think. So maybe in the command it'd be better. Sorry. All right. So let's see. What we have here is we have apples. And we have a bear claw. I'm just going to write in alphabetical order. And then we have blondies. I love blondies. Then we have brownies. I also love brownies. A burger. Well, no, burger. Oh, lies. I'm chained to a pillar in a basement with a bag of onions and a 5-gallon bottle of water. Well, at least I feed and hydrate you. We have Cheez-Its. We have chicken nuggets. I'm not going to write out the ones that I have like a single one available of. I'll just like put that in as I feel. It's good life, honestly. Good. Loving these onions. I figured you would. You better eat that paper, though. A chicken sandwich. We have a croissant. Croissant. You gonna finish that croissant? And we have Doritos. We have a double burger. Excuse me. We have French fries. We have a fruity sundae. We have a fudge sundae. And I got lots. We have honey. We have an ice cream cone. We have Oreos. I want to redo that Oreo asset. I feel like the angle I did on that one's kind of bad. We have Pocky. We have popcorn. We have sea salt ice cream. I love Kingdom Hearts. We have Pringles. We have rice. We have cake. Man, I got a lot of food assets in here. I'll spoil y'all. We have sliced bread. I also want to redo that one as well. And we have Twizzlers. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drinks. We have iced. Should we wait? Hold on. I should put these in order, shouldn't I? Iced tea would still be first. Iced tea. We have a Pepsi. We have a Shirley Temple. And we have water. Yeah, it should be part of drink assets. Okay, everyone can use it. Confirm. And hopefully I wrote it out in a way that it's easy for people to see. Alright, let's see. Okay, how's that? Is that readable to you guys? It's okay. But I can't like do like an enter and then like put something like on another graph, which kind of irks me a little bit. This is the menu at the very least, so whenever you buds are wondering what assets do the bud have, the bud has these. That's what I have. And hopefully more in the future. Got so much food after all. Some of these I might have to retire until I like redo them. Like the Oreos and the bread that I want to redo, but we'll see. Buds, there we go. Now I'm done. Thank you, buds, very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time as much as I did. Got slim pickings for who to raid tonight. They're both people that I know, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Let's see. I mean, I don't rate this person enough. Well, they've been going for a little bit, though. What is this one? Okay, this person has only been live for a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll raid a person who hasn't been on live for as long. Cause I don't want to like raid into somebody and then like, oh, I'm ending. It's like, oh, oopsies. Thank you for being here, Dilly. Much appreciated. I hope you had a good time and thank you for stopping by. It was lovely to meet you, as well as Andrew as well, wherever they went out there. I much appreciate it. Yeah, but we're going to raid over to Sav, also known as Houndorble. She's currently playing Phobia with an F. Saint Dinna Hotel. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks interesting. So we'll go raid over to her today. Okay, we'll go ahead and start the raid, and now it's time for my ending raid spiel, where I tell you stuff you've heard before over and over again. Alright, for any of you that are interested in any of the socials, here is the list. I'm active on some and not as active on others, but they are there if you would like to find me anywhere else. Here is the raid message, and here is the sub-raid message. And also, last but not least, I am currently having a Zenless Zone Zero sponsorship going on. So if any of you have ever been interested in playing the game, you can use my link right here, and it helps me out at the same time. If not, that's totally cool. It's a gacha game. It's not for everybody, but it is available there if you like. The sponsorship's only up for another week. So now is the time to do it if you wanted to get that going on and do some of the sponsorship goals. But like I said, no pressure. I'm just offering it because I can. Yeah, but thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We will be playing Zenless Zone Zero tomorrow, actually, at 4:30 p.m. EST. We're going to be doing more of the agent archives. So we're going to start with Chingy, and then we're going to see which pair I want to do next. Because we have Kalina and Grace, and then Bernice and Lighter. Now, I'm not sure which one of those two I want to do first. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. But alright, buds, I'm fading away. Until next time, stay feral. Bye bye.